You have people behind you who cannot see if you're standing on the fence. Please stay back away from the fence. This is for your safety. Green flag is out. We are underway.
Green flag is 7:36.
And we got one car around. Unfortunately, that is the 29 car of Levi Kuntz. He will go to the back and restart. We're going to do our best to rip off about 25 consecutive laps here. And in the early lead, that is Levi Hillier jumping out. A couple of cars getting together. That was a 71 and the 55. Kane Van Sickle and Lucas Malden. Malden having a little difficult time getting that car back under control, but managed to, and we stay green. Great race up front. Levi Hillier and Cash Levenberg. And we have a caution. That is the 28 of Levi Kuntz, who has spun out over in turn number 2. Unfortunately, he knows that's his second, and he's heading for the pits. All right, Levi Hillier starts the race, and we are back under green one more time. Levi Hillier jumps out to a pretty substantial lead right out of the chute, as he has about an 8-car length lead now over Cash Levenberg. The Sheriff Peyton Drake sits in the number 3 spot. Jet Barnes, then McKenna Morgan. That's your top 5. Right now, Cash Levenberg, quickest track car on the track. And it seems like at times he's closing in on Levi Hillier. Like the 15 of Fagerly. Caution comes out. Levi Hillier sets the pace, can start the race anywhere from right there on. And he has started it. Looked like Ty Levenberg was doing a little drafting coming down the front straightaway. I mean, not drafting enough to upset Hillier's car, but drafting just the same. So it'd be nice to get some continuous laps in here. Looks like McKenna Morgan and Kane Van Sickle got a good race going on for that number 5 spot. And McKenna Morgan takes the advantage right now in number 5. Cash Levenberg still sticking with Levi Hillier like glue. Hillier's car seems a little bit faster over in turns 1 and 2. McKenna Morgan just dove down into the turn 2 berm, unfortunately, and lost a bunch of spots. And we got the 55 car, Sagmon, or the 88, I'm sorry, was down and back up on track. So you got a 2-car breakaway now for your leaders, Levi Hillier and Cash Levenberg. Peyton Drake still sits in the number 3 spot. Jet Barnes is 4th, Kane Van Sickle 5th. Keep in mind there is a lapped car in front of Peyton Drake. The 88 car of Connor Sagmon. So Sagmon goes high now, so hopefully Peyton Drake will be able to get that pass done. And done. Oh, and we got a car spinning right in front of the leaders. They split her. Karma Fagerly in the 15 car. That'll be her second. Car's up to speed. Peyton Drake was right there with Cash Levenberg for just a second. Now has dropped back again and is in the battle with Jet Barnes. Now Barnes falls back. It is still Levi Hillier. Your race leader. Cash Levenberg second. Then it's Peyton Drake, Jet Barnes, Kane Van Sickle, and then Lucas Malden. After that, it's Dustin Ramsey, Avery Askvig. Then Colton Key, McKenna Morgan, Oren Biggs. Then Ty Levenberg, Olivia Lorimore. Ten laps to go. Levi Hillier starts the race right about there. Cash Levenberg just not as good going into turn number one as Levi Hillier. His car looking really good in the corners. Jet Barnes now moves up into the number 3 spot. Kane Van Sickle and Peyton Drake are really dueling hard for the number 4 spot, along with that 55 car of Lucas Malden. All right, we are 20 laps down with 5 to go. Levi Hillier 5 laps away from winning the big trophy and the big check. Yep. 1.1 second lead right now for Levi Hillier over Cash Levenberg. Oh, the 24. Well, I don't know how many cylinders. I don't know how many cylinders he has, but if it's only one, he's only running on half of it, unfortunately. Levi Hillier, sounds like his motor had gone sour on him. Cash Levenberg, your new race leader. And of course, everybody wants to be on that podium. You want a top 3. White flag is coming out for Cash Levenberg. It's 1/6 of a mile. Cash Levenberg off of turn number 4, and the checkered flag awaits him. So your finish looks like this. Cash Levenberg is your winner. Jet Barnes comes home second. Avery Askvig third. Dustin Ramsey, Colton Key, Oren Biggs, Ty Levenberg, Olivia Lorimore, Jace Metcalf, and Peyton Drake will be number 10. Lucas Malden 11. Connor Sagmon 12.